This episode of The Modern Rogue brought to you by strawberry.me. Head on over to strawberry.me/rogue. It's the mid-1990s, and Blockbuster Video is positively booming. They are on their meteoric rise to over 9,000 locations by 2004. In the 90s, they're opening so fast, every 17 hours a new Blockbuster opens, each store with upwards of 10,000 VHS tapes. There's one brief moment that they have the opportunity to buy Netflix for only $50 million. They laughed him out of the room. Then, in just 6 years, from 2004 to 2010, they go bankrupt. What happened? Why did they calcify? Why didn't they pivot? They're in the movies business, right? No, they're in the late fee business. $800 million a year in late fees on the VHS tapes. If you got no VHS tapes, you got no late fees to charge. That's what killed them. And when all the Blockbusters closed out, VHS was worthless. People could buy an entire store for $500, $1,000. Where did they go? They went to private collections just like this one. Right next door to Modern Rogue World headquarters is an entire 4-story tower built by one of these collectors. In here are all the treasures and mysteries of the ancients. Let's go look at the bones of Blockbuster. Ooh, I like that. The bones of Blockbuster. Shinerbach. Bak chickens. Well, so when did you realize that you had a habit, for lack of a better word?
Okay, it started when the Blockbuster started closing. And I realized that I could have a copy of my favorite movie for $1. So then I started going from Blockbuster to Blockbuster, getting whatever I wanted.
At some point, oh my goodness. Well, first of all, who are you?
I'm Jim Connolly.
So I know you for, you do masonry
I'm
work.
a masonry contractor. That's my day job. My night job, I guess, is collecting and watching movies.
You're not just collecting for the sake of collecting. You've watched all of these?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
No, you would have to watch 4 movies a day, every day for the rest of your life.
But now you have your work cut out for you when you retire.
Right, yes, and I've thought about that a lot. I've spent 25 years at least collecting, and so at some point I need to start letting go of things.
Yeah. Where do you like to begin?
I go clockwise around this room, starting at the door. And so let me just tell you, this first bookshelf is all documentaries. And there are documentaries above and overflow documentaries. I've really got too many documentaries.
Like the Burning Man Festival.
Yeah, you can find a lot of stuff that is just so obscure.
So many of these seem to be just begging to get digitized.
Well, that's another part of it. I don't know how yet, but I will.
Hoof care and trimming for miniature horses.
Yeah, what are you gonna do with that? I mean, if you saw that in the store, you would have to have that.
Yeah.
I mean, if you were me, anyway.
Oh, this is the one I was talking about. Yeah, this one, I remember watching a review on Siskel and Ebert where they talked about, this is all done with Barbie dolls?
No, that's not this one.
Oh,
but
okay.
I have that one.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's incredible. It's just so obscure and so cheesy. I have boxes and boxes of documentaries. I'm overrun with documentaries.
How many of these have you seen?
Maybe a third of them. I've watched a whole lot of movies.
Oh, is this the Ken Burns baseball?
It is?
Yeah.
I have a lot of Ken Burns. I collect Shackleton. Shackleton is an amazing story.
Oh my God, you have the Joe Schmo show. Did you ever see this one?
I have not watched that.
They had a fake reality show where only one person was not in on it. Everybody else was an actor.
If we don't keep moving, we're gonna get, it's easy to get bogged down, real easy to get bogged down. So yeah, TV, and also there's a whole bunch of TV over at the tower also. And then I get into some British stuff.
Oh my God, you got John Wayne Bobbitt Uncut, the video he did after he got his wiener reattached.
Penis reattached, yes.
That's amazing.
Yes.
I didn't know Blockbuster had the spicy ones.
No, I don't just shop from Blockbuster. Okay, so women, and then we have the men, and the men I tend to categorize by director.
Ah.
So we got Russ Meyer. If you don't know Russ Meyer, you need to know Russ Meyer. And Ed Wood. Also, I've got Ron Howard.
When you were collecting these, how do you know when you got a good one?
I go to a lot of thrift stores. If I'm going through the store and I see something and I would like to take this home and watch it right now.
Got it.
You just know.
So you really are collecting for yourself?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Who else would you?
Well, I don't know. I mean, some people buy and sell things.
Well, eventually it'll come to that. If I've seen it for sale for $1 and I can get it for $0.25,
Yeah.
I get an extra copy. Also, do you need to keep a copy in VHS and a copy in DVD?
Well, and then that's the question is, I mean, I guess the only reason I could think of is maybe there's some rare ones, but then you're collecting for value, which is not what you're up to.
Well, it's in there.
Yeah.
I'm not immune to value. It's important.
Yeah.
Because eventually I'm going to have to get rid of all this.
Right.
Moving on, I have a lot of religion stuff here. I had a whole section on the holidays, and I realized that goes into the religion. So I quit separating them and I grouped them together now. There's music down here. I've got, concert stuff and musicals from the 50s and...
Oh, get out of here. You have Rooster Teeth Shorts, Volume 3. That's great.
Also have Carry On here, which is a British production company.
Yep.
The low budget stuff. And everybody trashes their thing, but they're nothing but fun. I have a whole Bigfoot section.
Oh, get out.
Yeah. You asked a minute ago about their durability, and they're good. Some of these things are 50 years old and they play just fine.
Dope Mania.
Oh, yeah.
All the hysterical moralizing films.
Yes. Perhaps my favorite of all movies in this collection, La Nave de los Monsteros.
Is it just delightfully low budget?
Oh, it's horrible. It's horrible. This whole thing is cult stuff. Somewhere around in here it starts, there's a foreign language.
Yeah. Oh, wow, you got Orgasmo.
Oh, yeah, you gotta have Orgasmo. A little bit of Vietnam up there. In the middle here, it's just DVD alphabetically. Sometimes, they get mixed up. It's a constant battle to keep track of where everything
Entropy
is.
coming for you.
Here we have the Criterion Collection. I think they're great. They take the best movies and then they're the ones that will have the commentary. And then also I have Django, which there are hundreds of Django movies.
Yeah,
which are spaghetti westerns.
These foreign language ones, do you know what this is?
I do, because I have a friend who's Iranian. He said that he watched this as a kid. It's a series, it's like a TV show.
Okay.
So we got foreign language, lots of Spanish language, a lot of Bollywood.
Well, and so this one looks like kid stuff in here?
Okay, yeah, there's a whole center thing of kid stuff. But starting here, starts with numbers, A, B, C.
Oh, these are all organized, yeah.
And then I've got Bond, and then all the kind of copycat Bonds. Okay, so you want to go on around?
Yeah.
We've got a whole bunch of documentaries up there, Civil War and stuff. And as we come around the corner, we have a whole rack of Disney. Again, we're alphabetical.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And so Disney gets its own shelf, but there's a whole bunch of it. And this isn't all of it. And then this is all anime. And some of these are really good. Some of them, not so much. Spirited Away may be
of course,
the best movie ever made.
Yeah.
This is a real favorite of mine called The Irresponsible Captain Tyler. And it's this guy who just does everything wrong, and at the end, it all works out.
Oh, I love it.
Every time, you think, oh, how are they going to get out of this? And somehow they get out of it. Melissa really wants she wants this room back.
Oh, really?
She wants this building back.
Now we're getting to the reason for the tower.
Yeah.
What did this used to be like before?
Well, it was just my dad's shop. He just had some woodworking tools and a bunch of junk.
Yeah.
Jim Conley Masonry
was based out of here.
It was in this room.
Yeah.
We had been in the spare bedroom, and we moved over here, and then we were able to get the house next door.
Oh, that's great.
So I think we're good here. There was a little bit of Star Trek and Star Wars here, and a little bit of Lucy. There's a little group here of movies that made the list of the worst movies ever made. I think the one that's most known is Crippled Masters, about these.
Oh, wait, the double amputee.
Yeah,
Wow, okay.
yeah. Dracula versus Frankenstein, stuff you can really get your teeth in. EGA.
I don't know you guys.
You got to know EGA. That's
Action,
Jaws.
romance, and rock and roll.
Jaws from
Oh,
the
that's
Bond
right.
thing.
Yeah, look at him. He's like a young punk.
That's pretty much it for the CCV. We call that. I'll take something.
CCV?
The climate control vault.
Oh, of course.
Yes.
Because the physical media can wear down.
Yeah. We'll go cross country and go in the front door.
Hold on there, partner. We'll get back to that. But first, I gotta say thank you. Thank you to you guys who watch those shorts. I post one every single day. Get this, over 100 million views over the last year, which led to yesterday, my first ever consulting gig, just helping somebody do YouTube short stuff, which made me think, oh my God, am I starting a new side hustle? Do I need a career coach? So I went to strawberry.me/rogue and I got myself a coach. Now, a coach is gonna help you clarify your goals, stand shoulder to shoulder with you as you make a battle plan, and best of all, hold you accountable. They're gonna use cognitive behavioral coaching, motivated interviewing, and they're gonna be with you every step of the way. And let me tell you, man, it is like a force field of energy. Because in this age where robots can do an awful lot, there's one thing they can never do: be something that I care about disappointing. Go ahead, robot, do this. The moment I even started answering the interview questions about what it is I wanted, congrats, I was getting around to deciding what I wanted. The moment I scheduled the appointment on the calendar, it became a real actionable moment that I knew I had homework to get done. Look, let me speak plainly. If you're the kind of person who knows that there's something in you that belongs out there, but you find yourself saying the words try to, get around to, and it never quite happens, if you're like me, a little external motivating force makes a big, big difference. You can cause that to happen right now by going to strawberry.me/rogue. Start getting that motivation without breaking the bank. This isn't a high-dollar affair. They're a collaborative partner that are affordable. Get more out of yourself and get closer to your goals by going to strawberry.me/rogue. Looks like we made it, well, not to the tower. We're just at the house. Tower's coming up.
So you've been in here, Brian.
Oh, yeah.
You know this room.
I lost some money in here.
Yeah, well, yeah. We got World War II, which is another whole focus of mine. That side's documentary. This side is more feature films. Longest Day, Dirty Dozen, Desert Fox, you know, the ones you know. Band of Brothers. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And this is Westerns. All this row is Westerns, and all the top two rows are John Wayne. I Cover the War, starring John Wayne. Idol of the Crowd, Red River Range. I've never heard of any of these things.
Yeah.
You know, some of them you get that they retitle.
And then there's some that are like orphaned on copyright. Like, for example, Bonanza, after the second episode of season 1, they forgot to renew the copyright. So you could get copies of Bonanza that were just bootlegged because everyone was running wild, but the iconic opening was copyrighted.
Oh,
so they put in just generic Western music.
Music, This is all kung fu, and this center section is Jackie Chan. You know, you gotta get your Jackie Chan in there.
Oh, there's Lone Wolf and Cub.
Lone Wolf and Cub is
great.
incredible.
Yeah.
It is hugely fascinating. When you get out of kung fu, then you get right into blaxploitation.
Yeah.
Rudy Ray Moore.
Oh, Dolomite.
Dolomite. What's interesting about this room is this, which is a whole bunch of horror.
Oh, yeah.
You know, The Blob, Bride of Frankenstein, Blood Orgy of the She-Devils.
As one does.
Yeah, you know.
Oh my gosh, Tales from the Crypt. I worked a gig with the Crypt Keeper.
Oh.
It was pretty fun.
There's a whole stack of them. Willard.
Oh yeah, that was the rat one, right?
Was the rat one, and it was surprisingly hard to find. Vulcan Video is hosting a little VHS exchange, and I was able to find it there. So.
Oh yeah, there's Willard right there. Is this the one with Crispin Glover?
No, nobody cares about that one. That might be that one, but the good one's up there.
Okay.
Right next to Razorback, which is a Australian feral pig movie.
Ooh.
And I've got all my spare players.
Oh, that's an important part of the infrastructure.
It is definitely part of it.
They don't. This is just a tape rewinder, isn't it?
No.
What? This
ready?
plays?
This is 8-track tape player.
Get out.
No, really.
That's great. Boy, Curtis Mathis was like a low quality name, but for some reason they got the license to be on, was it Total Recall? So it's like you're seeing all this future stuff on Mars, and then on the video phone it says Curtis Mathis on there for some reason.
Oh, it's yeah. That one weighs 15 pounds. You know, it's clunky. All right, I think we should go to the room back here that has a bunch of stuff that needs to go in the tower. These are just VHS, and a lot of these are duplicates. And then, oh, that's some music stuff.
Oh, Gwar. That's awesome.
I'm so glad you know Gwar.
Of course.
It's one of my favorite things.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're so sincere.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Well, no, and they're so over the top. Like, they know exactly what they're doing.
Oh,
and
yeah.
they're like, but how can we make it more transgressive? Whatever it is.
Yeah. I love those guys. Okay, so that's all there is to see here. So it's time to go to the tower.
Tell me how you pitched the tower.
I thought of the UT Tower because it's a library. So
Yeah.
what I'm making is a library. That's part of the idea. Gosh, it's been so long. I don't know how I got it past Melissa.
I was about to say, there's a certain co-signee that you need for this kind of thing.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, a lot has happened since the last time you were here. I'm almost finished with construction. So we're pretty much done. I got in a hurry and didn't want to wait for cabinets, so I built cabinets.
Yeah, it turns out you know a thing about masonry.
Well, yeah, let's make them out of rock. That's the one I was talking about. That has all the British stuff. The Doctor Who, the Red Dwarf, the Bean, Mr. Bean.
Do you have any ideas on how you want to decorate?
I like early industrial.
This is amazing. So the actual walls are going to be more storage.
The walls are one side storage. Second floor,
Yep.
DVD.
Yep.
Third floor, VHS.
Ah, got it.
Up there on the top row, I got collections, you know.
Have you thought about, like, once this is all done, like, you could let people rent it out for a movie weekend or something?
Yeah, I've thought about that.
Yeah.
But you'd have to pat them down on the way out.
Oh, that's right. Yo, collectors, you're precious. They're going to take them.
Yeah. This is TV. Some of this lower stuff has not been sorted. This is a work in progress, this area.
It's like a lot of these you watch and you just want to imagine, what is the story behind the scenes? Why did they think this was a good idea, et cetera, et cetera?
There's a movie, The Lost Skeleton of Cadavra. And you can just tell that it was a bunch of friends who got together and made a movie.
Yeah.
With no resources.
I have risen. May God have mercy on us all.
Do you have that there were those kids that did Indiana Jones seed by seed and they like age up as they go through it? Do you have that?
No, but I have Turkish Star Wars,
Yes!
which would compete, I'm sure. No, now you've got me on a quest to find the. Let's go up to the VHS.
Do you have a guess as to how many total movies you have?
Yes, I have a pretty accurate guess because I have a list.
So how many are you up to?
So 55,000, something like that.
Holy cow.
Yeah, it's pretty extensive. So, all right, so this is all VHS, and there's no bathroom, no bedroom, no nothing. It's just
you're here for the library.
Yeah,
It's so funny that we have 2001 here, but it was like 5 rooms ago that I saw 2010.
So, we've done a lot. We've got a lot left to do.
Do you have a viewing room?
The first floor we'll set that up. Like I say, it was a construction site yesterday.
Yes.
Most of these banana boxes, I got the guys to help me move them up, but I can't get them to help me.
Nobody can be bothered
them.
now.
Yeah.
Well, let's see the glorious view up top.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, what a view! Get out! Wow, you can see all the way to downtown Austin.
Yeah, that's downtown. We were planning to watch the fireworks show, but it was canceled because of rain. So we can see your place.
Yeah.
Here. Everyone calls that the Red Building.
Do they?
Yeah, but it's not really.
No, just that red trim. It does. It pops, though.
Yeah.
Do you have any advice for somebody thinking of going out and becoming a collector of anything?
The difference between a collector and a hoarder
is organization.
Is how much space you have.
Okay.
Yeah, if you can keep it, if you can keep it off the ground, if it doesn't overwhelm the room, then you're a collector.
Yeah.
If you have to make a trail through it, then
You're
you're
a hoarder. Yeah.
So this structure here has moved me closer to the line.
You were dangerously close to one of those categories.
I may still be.
Yeah.
But this has moved the needle closer to collector and farther away from
That's great.
hoarder.
Is there one piece that you're most proud of?
This is an amazing structure.
Yeah.
I mean, it took a long time to do, and it took a lot of investment and time and talent. You know, I could have invested all this, and it didn't make me happy.
Right.
And this makes me incredibly happy. I love coming up here. I love going down in. I'll shelve a box of movies, and I get a little charge out of that. The idea becoming a reality makes me really happy.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I think that people are compelled. You know, I didn't choose this. It's just, it became part of my life.
Do you know other collectors online? Have you found other kindred spirits?
I mentioned that get-together that Vulcan Video had, so I know that I met a lot of my peers at that group. I mean, it's fun to show it, but it's really personal.
Yeah.
So there aren't that many opportunities to meet people that are doing the same thing, and I think that could be, we could do better. I think I could contribute to that in some way.
Maybe this will be the starting point. Where can people get in touch with you? If somebody sees this and they're all like, oh, I don't know, let me reach out to that guy. Just look up Jim Connolly Masonry.
Yeah, Jim Connolly Masonry would get you here eventually. Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, especially because it's so personal. Thank you so much for sharing this.
My pleasure.
This video was supported in part by viewers like you at patreon.com/modernrogue, where patrons get access to the extended multicam view of this tour.
At one point, we knew it was full.
Yeah.
Because the estimator moved into the closet. So to get away
like,
from
okay,
me,
we're out
there
of
were 5
room
or 6
here.
of us in here with desks and stuff. So yeah, it was time. So we were able to get the place next door.